Welcome to Unseen Sports TV people. You know it's a boy, Javon Parchment. And as you know, I've been sending out a flyer showing you guys that I'm going to interview one of Jungle Arnett Gardens top player. This is Marlon Martin, former player for Charlemont High School. He won Ben Francis Cup there, and he's in the professional settings now at Harnett Gardens, doing well over there. His position is central defensive midfield. He can play as a number six and a number eight. People, as you jump onto live, remember to like, subscribe, and share to my content. And come on and listen. Tell your friends about this interview. Share it. Come and listen to Marlon Martin story to professional football. And no further, I'm going to add your special guest, which is Marlon Martin. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Marlon Martin.
Yeah,
How are you?
well,
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, so Marlon, could you tell the persons on the live more about yourself, please?
Yes, as you know, I'm Marlon Martin. Nickname, as you know, you can call me Blick. You
Blick.
know, yeah, I am a professional footballer for Arnett Garden. About this season is my second season going in. I used to play for Charlemont in the 2018 B Cup
Season.
season. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Ben Francis Cup winner as the captain for their first title. And as
Yeah.
you know, I just trying to make more progress in Arnett Garden. As everybody knows, say the Jamaica team don't have the much defensive mid in the country,
Right.
and I'm working hard to be able to play for a national team one day. And yeah, I have enough people around me that encourage me daily, coaches, teammates, friends, everybody that surround me. Always tell me say go out there and do your best, and only the best can work.
Only the best can work.
Yeah.
Yes, Marlon Martin. Yeah, man. So when what age you started to play football?
Started to play at the age of 9. So I think that is about 12 to 13 years ago. Yeah, I played Premier League.
For
Also
which
went to the
school? For which school? For which school?
another
Primary league.
day, another day primary. That is
Not
St.
the
Mary.
primary.
Yeah, reached the final, but unfortunately we did win.
And I also heard that you were a trucks guy and you could run. You also
Yeah,
get a scholarship to
to,
Calabar
to
High School.
Calabar. Yeah, but never like chucks. I did just prefer football, so that's why I never you go further in the track and field, me to go Calabar. From the
Uh,
grade 7 alone, me did spend there.
okay. So you did grade 7 at Calabar High School for track and field.
Yeah.
Who was the person that came scouted you at that time? Was a
You
man
know,
named Philip?
say I'm just remember it.
You
I
don't
don't
remember
remember,
him?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, you don't remember him.
But
Okay.
I did enough of we still, about 4 away. You get
Oh,
scholarship, I did.
4.
Yeah, we are in a stadium, man. You know, they always come and look for young stadium.
So, what? Fast forward to Charlemont High School now. So, could you describe the program at Charlemont High School when you were there? Like, the coaching and everything that you have learned there helped you to move on to this level of football, to these professional settings.
As me say, at Charlemont, I learned a lot from the coaches.
Mhm.
Coach me, when I mean on coach me for Israel, yeah, they always say, just be yourself, and the program always good because Charlemont, I did just an educational school, not a sports school.
Right.
So enough of we go down there and put in the work and to win the Ben Francis first time and
Right,
also me be captain. That is just a wonderful moment and an accomplish that I will never forget.
right. So
Yeah.
when as a leader in a team, how pressuring is it on you when you're leading, Charlemont High School to that Ben
I
Francis Cup champion?
I always get
List some of the
pressure, you know.
roles. List some of the roles that you had to do in that team.
I always get pressure, you know, cause Mr. Hines, him scared, you know. I always get pressure. My first son of his training, my last son of come off I feel everything of organized. Cause just discipline and want to reach far. So the player they always listen to me still. So and I really me not really we not in an argument or nothing like that. Cause as me said, they me well respected and they always listen to me.
So
So you know.
in terms of certain technical aspect of the game, you can say that you learned a lot from Charlemont High School, and some of
Yeah.
what you have learned from Charlemont High School, you could apply it at Arnett Gardens FC.
Yeah. When time I child man still, me there play as a number 8 mostly. I never play D mid when me there
Okay,
child man. So my mostly score goal and assist when I play schoolboy football.
but
But
you did you did a
huh?
lot of tackling though. You did a lot of tackling. You need
Yeah,
to break
yeah,
up a lot of plays same way. You were like
yeah.
an
But
engine in the midfield.
but when time I there girl, play number 6, say my coach used to say, Coach Alex,
Right.
you can't move from what time nigga. Me
So
have to be anchor
so
man
you
right
play a
there. So
CDM.
yeah, right. I sick to some
Right. So I
move.
wanted to clear up that for people, people who are going to listen to the program because they think you're playing as a number 8 at Iron Gardens. So I want you to tell them where you're playing over again.
I'm playing number 6, defensive midfield,
Defensive midfield.
not
But they
box to box.
but sometimes they see you going up and taking some serious shots out of the goal
Oh,
line.
all right. Since in the season just start, if I'm there watch the league, we did a play 2 central mid. So it would come like rotation. If me go, the
Right?
other central stay. But after the first 2 match, we start play one holding mid now. So I'm me alone now. So I can't go. So the first 2 match them everybody there still in time me I lick shots and go up in the game. That's when we are play 2. So me can go and come back. But when we are play 1, me alone have to stay and me alone play essential
Yeah.
defense mid. So number 6 me I play.
So you're playing number 6.
Yeah.
So a lot of persons, thought that you were playing a number 8. So I'm glad that you could clarify
Yeah.
that.
Me can play number 8 too. But
Yeah. That's one of. So in terms of fitness now, at Charlemont High School, how was your in terms of gym work and stuff like that? How it help you to go over into a professional settings?
as you say, Inter with their child amount, we used to the gym work and them thing and the fitness. So if we go into the Premier League, it had us look a bit easier. But Premier League, in a really easy as how people are talking about. You have to put in your work same way. And yeah, we have gym and everything on it, so we work hard and train very hard. And one day, you know,
Yes, sir. One day you're gonna reach it, you're gonna make it.
yeah,
One day. Yeah, so Blick, um, as one of the coaches, a lot of people don't know that I was one of the coaches there.
yeah,
Who,
then,
yeah, I was waiting
yeah,
on you to talk and tell them. You understand? As a fitness coach, you were one of the players who, um, I said it before that you could make it professional. You understand? Based on the talent you had. I remember
yeah.
a practice game that you played against Arnett Gardens.
On it,
You,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I always
you,
remember them both that,
yeah, you played them.
over there.
When Morgan and those players was
Mark,
there, and
Fabian,
you were one of the players from Charlie Mount who stand out. Like a lot of those big players was bouncing in you and dropping.
yeah,
You
and
remember?
you see the same match too, then come to me and tell me say I must switch for it too. And at them I go over there go see right now.
Yeah.
So like a dream come true, man.
So Arnett Gardens was the alright. So list some team that you wanted to play for when you leave high school.
When we did want to leave high school
Yeah, when you leave high school, there's some teams that you wanted to go and play for in Jamaica.
in Jamaica, I always did want to play for Arnett Garden.
And it
But
was number one.
yeah, then you have Cavaliers that show, say mostly youth them use. Yeah, just
Right?
them two teams that always always do want to play for, but mostly Arnett cause Arnett music carrying the Premier League.
Okay. So you're happy at Arnett Gardens. Arnett Gardens is treating you
Hundred
well over.
percent.
You're happy there, and the
On
coaches believe. The change of coaching now at Arnett Gardens, right?
yeah, yeah.
Is it affecting you based on the different change of system, style of play, and everything?
And then it just it kind of affect to different coach, different style of play and everything. But I kind of adapt now, so it kind of it just flow easy after.
Okay, so your role don't change. You're still going to play a CDM.
Yeah, I'm still going to play a stadium.
So there are influx of other players in the team. So, your coach, the head coach, must carry or must get some other
Yeah, new
ammunition to
baller.
help new players,
Yeah,
right?
new
So
new players coming, right?
what is your chance for this season to remain the number one CDM in the team?
Right, chance. As we say, it's just you have to just work hard and just alright. For you work hard, then the coach, only thing the coach can do at the start. So you just put in work and just believe in yourself.
Right, right. And you can
Yeah,
see it in the national program in Jamaica. Actually, we don't the national team. They are not the national football in Jamaica. They are not preparing defensive midfielders then, so that they can represent us well in competitions. Um, what do you think you can do to get yourself in that type of performance then? So you learn all of the qualities and everything to reach to that level. What do you think you can do to reach there? So that the national coach can look at you and say, yes, Blake, come on, you need to play for Jamaica.
same as me always tell you, you have to
Is
just
it
dedicate. You have to just dedicate yourself. Every time you go out there, 101%. Always a work, talk, everything, organize everything. I just that them look for most.
but my problem though, Marlon, is that in Jamaica they don't really look on defenders and look on midfielders, like especially D mid players, and look on them and watch them right through the league just to really select a defensive midfielder, and have a trials with them and say, all right, this is a young prospect. This is the person who
Yeah,
can fill that gap.
I'm almost an attacking player. They look for
Mostly,
who score that.
right,
Uh,
mostly attacking players and goalkeepers. That's what they look
yeah,
for. Most attacking
mostly.
players and goalkeepers. So I think the federation or whoever responds for recruiting in Jamaica in the local competition should really set up certain things so that Jamaican coaches can benefit from developing an athlete. So for example, your coach is there working with you 24/7, and
Yeah,
you know he wants you to reach far in football, and there's supposed to be somebody highlighting those type of players, especially in the D mid position. Persons
get
who are
out
just
the
jumping on
shot.
the live, please do you can send in a question. You can send in a question. You can, yeah, man, be a part of the interview. Send in a question so I can ask Marlon Martin. He's a jungle baller. Arnett Gardens FC. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
big up the junglist and the jungle fan. Them. I'm not so not rolling. Well, go on.
jungle it.
Share the live, people. Share the live, like the live as a jump on, like the live. Remember, young prospect, D mid defensive midfielder, Marlon Martin, we are interviewing here. Remember, Jamaica is not really producing a lot of these players, and it's a privilege to interview Marlon Martin. Yes, people. So, next question for you, though, Martin. Who is one of the, who is a local base player that you look up to? Who inspire you in football locally before we go
locally,
international? Yeah, locally.
locally. Would really say nobody still, but
Or when you
I'm,
when you
not,
were in the schoolboy football and you were
yeah.
watching Premier League, who was one of the players that you really said excited players in the Premier League when you were watching the Premier League?
Um, would I say Fabian Reed?
Fabian Reed,
Yeah, in play for United with me now.
quality player. Who else? Any other player? Any Cavaliers player?
Also, I just like them team. I never have no special player.
You never like Karim Paris and
No, no, me I say I like them team overall, no, but I
yeah,
never they have no special player like mother say. Oh, yeah. So then they have Alex Marshall, no footballer.
yeah, lot of
No,
players.
yeah.
It is. So international, who is one of your
International, alright. Everybody don't know Pogba, but influenced by Zidane and Gerrard. So me the much liquor now. Me the much liquor, but now a Pogba.
Pogba?
Yeah,
Pogba.
Paul Pogba.
So what that's about Manu now. Manu follow the picking up. So Manu, you said?
No,
Okay, so you're not one of the fans them who you prefer ball like and carry the team.
no, me not one
No,
of them.
no. So
My side, Liverpool, man.
Liverpool. So why Liverpool is your team now? That means it's a just come fun,
No, yeah, me, no, Gerrard, Steve Gerrard, man.
Steve Gerrard.
Let me tell you, so, back in the days of the little, I used to watch Zidane and Gerrard. But
Okay,
right now, Pogba, me I say,
Pogba. So
yeah,
so in terms of coaching, from who was one of the coaches in your professional in your career so far, whether amateur or professional, who stood out, who would take time out to you and really try to get you to understand your position or the roles and responsibility. Who's one of those coaches you really look up to for those type of not information and stuff like that, who sit with you and talk to you and those stuff.
what I say,
It can be more than one,
Cav, Cavi me,
Kevin
head coach
Mix.
at Charlemont, yeah.
Kevin Mix, anyway, you're there on the show. Big up yourself. You go already. Marlon Martin, just big up. It can be more than one, So you have any more?
Mm. And Mr. Israel. And
Sir
the
Israel.
most because schoolboy, when I play schoolboy, the coach am mostly talk to you and them. When I play Premier League, coach not really swim with you and talk to you and I say, oh, that you have to do, that you have to do. Because say a professional level that.
So you're supposed to know it before you come there.
Yeah, it's supposed to know it. So Calvin Mix and Mr. Israel.
Okay.
Yeah.
People, remember to, well, as I come in, like, subscribe, and share the content. Yeah. So, to this date, what is your biggest accomplishment, in football? What's your biggest accomplishment? What have you won?
To
You
this
know,
my biggest accomplishment I would say is to captain Charlemont to their first schoolboy title.
first score.
Yeah, yeah. That,
How was the feeling though to win that trophy?
a great feeling because about the 2 days before, no, 3 days before we win the title, um my mother was buried. Cause the same season my mother did drop out,
Oh yeah, I remember
And,
that your mother.
yeah. And at that
Yeah.
face at that they have sitting up on our team we
I,
never
I,
reach
I
that
remember
point.
when we scored and didn't tell that 2018 team, the team celebrated that goal, by taking off
Yeah,
their
listen.
shirts,
Yeah.
showing respect to your
And
mom.
If you say at that make we never dey go so far in the D Cup or Champions Cup that affect the team.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes those things really, you know, damage the mental aspect of players.
Yeah.
But
It
it's
dey it dey it dey it dey damage me too, but I always I say I have to win something this year to my mother to make her proud. And
right.
we just
And you're still making her proud here in a professional settings. You soon, I think you soon get a big contract over there in one of those big league. You know. So
yeah,
yeah, that's the next question for you. Where you think you can take your career to? You know, how far you think your career can go? You're old now.
I'm 22 now.
You're 22 now.
Yeah.
So where do you think in the next next year and or two, where you think you?
Next year, next 1 year or 2 years, I'm looking to get a contract overseas and just further further my career internationally, get more
Listen.
recognition.
I'm gonna read this message. Marlon, your uncle Eugene, or was your mom an inspiration?
Oh, um,
You know this person?
yes, my uncle.
That's your uncle.
Yeah.
Jordan Music said, Manu, the dog a go. Manu, you going?
You
Yeah,
know
man,
who
big
that?
up. No, I don't know.
Budge, you know. Budge. This guy
Oh,
child want to play cricket. Captain
okay,
team.
okay. Bush, send the live to all of your people them make them jump on and come comment and interact with Marlon Martin. He is in a
Manchester.
professional settings now, people. So jump on the live and come and ask your questions. Young 22-year-old player wants to make the national team. And
One
based
day.
on what Jaden saying, he's want to go to Man U. Why not Liverpool?
Rival. Eh,
Why not Liverpool? So what can we expect for the rest for the start of the season? What we can look for from Marlon Martin the start of this season? What the fans can look for.
Alright. I think this season I gonna score more goals. Last season never score. I'm the promise. No fans say never score and never happen. But this season more goal, more assists and just work hard always and remain humble as usual.
Yeah, and follow instruction from the coach, you know?
Yeah.
So all right, so you're in a professional settings now. Is it that you guys have to go out and work and then come back in to train and stuff like that? Always a training session and stuff like that.
Um you have to go out and work because remember say I work we are doing now.
No, I mean as in, I mean like normally the Premier League
Yeah.
players they go and do a 9 to 5 first and they come to
Oh,
train in
oh,
the
oh,
evening.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. No, me not think that going now.
So you
Uh,
don't work. You don't
no,
work.
you
You
have to
just
just take,
you just play football.
yeah, you have to take this like a work.
So that means players are getting a package that they're comfortable with at this time. Or it's okay. It's okay. It's
It's
helping.
okay, man.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah.
In terms of training session though, like how much time out there you train and stuff
Two
like that.
time a day, 2 time a day we train now.
2 times a day.
Yeah,
So
two time a day.
when preseason training
Start from October.
started from October.
Yeah, but in a January now we're gonna start training like 1 day, like 1 time a day. Through the season soon start, you know, overload or tired.
So the club has a player's house, correct?
Yeah,
Right. So it's like it's similar to when they on dorm at high school. So you're pretty much understand the system already there.
yeah.
So how is it like, in a different environment though, with adults and professional people? How is it like?
The first time when time they just go over there, and they have the dam, so when you just go somewhere, you're kind of shy and you see whole pa baller. You just feel a little weird
You
in
feel
yourself.
timid.
You just yeah. Like I say, oh, me I go start on this side, oh, me I go perform and be a baller there, and you don't know them from now and everything. But no, me did it for 16 months now, so me and them close, and we have that relationship there together. So I just feel comfortable in time around everybody. You not
Okay.
feel no way again as when time they just go.
And you can say that the senior players are helping you to grow, right?
Yeah, the see that, yeah,
So
they helpful.
list couple of the senior players that are helping you so far in your development.
You have Fabian Reed, same Fabian Reed there tell about. You have Paul Wilson, you have Kemal Malcolm, when me just got anything they did it, but they overseas now. You have Romeo Goche. You have enough senior players, man, where help me when time just being on the side.
I'm gonna put up some of these comments so that when the person who send them comment in cannot feel left out. So Eugene said you have a viewing section with your auntie and cousins right now. It's a lot of persons on the show and look like everybody is sharing the show. It's growing. It's 9. So it's growing. Yeah, he's from Canada, Eugene cousin.
Yes, Uncle Eugene, and yes, Uncle
Oh, this
Auntie Mac.
person, tough man's a broop.
I don't know.
I don't know him. Well, that person knows you. Is he? Maybe he's an Arnett fan, or he's a Charlie Moon fan.
Charlie Mount fan. Yeah.
Right. So in terms of what the senior players helps you with, Blake.
Confidence. That are the most important thing, confidence. As me tell you one time, just go, like, you're shy. You're not going to do certain things. Cause you just feel as if you do a mistake, somebody might be call you down or anything. So then help me with that. Always I say, come again, come again, come again. That are most important thing they help me to build my confidence. Like
Yes, top 10. Big up yourself, top 10. You don't go J anywhere there, you just drop in. Yeah, we have Marlon Martin here. You can send in your questions for me to ask him. So don't afraid to send in a question, J anywhere there. Remember, in Jamaica, we don't really have a lot of highlights on these D-mid players. And this is one of the interviews that are using now to get these D-mid players out into the media for people to really look on them to try and see if Jamaica, we can push a couple of them into the professional settings. So remember to send in your question, remember to like, subscribe, and share to my content. Smash the like button all the time. Yes, so Blick, when JPL starts in January. When JPL starts, Blick,
supposed to January the 15th.
January the 5th, supposed to January 15th. Remember,
Yeah.
the government can
Yeah,
change the date and stuff.
I just them to give you the green light.
And the fixtures is out, right?
Yeah, the pictures is out.
Who Bojo send him. Bojo send tough man, I'm show you. He said that Bojo sent him. Yeah,
Buju.
J
Oh,
any
oh,
J
oh.
yeah. J
Me
anyway they
know,
have a you
me
know
know,
him?
me know Buju. He said
Oh,
Buju send him. Me know the person send him.
alright, so J anyway they have a question for you. And the question reads, so far, what has the transition been like moving to a Kingston team? Or are you settling in?
Supposed to answer that already.
Yeah man, but you have to go tell him again.
Oh,
He answered that already still during with us. You're coming late, but he's going to go over it again. So you can go ahead.
The transition now if you go in a Kingston team. As you know, anytime we are country player, we always so one got tone go play ball.
Tell them which country you are from first.
I'm from St. Mary,
Right.
St. Mary and Atterbury. And
Natalie.
we always say one got tone and Kingston go play ball. But to always say they always say like the tone play them always we talk and show you them. They like them talk more than we can through a tone that you know say yeah, they might talk more than we. So
Okay.
for reach over there, as me say, the senior player them always come to the new player them and talk to them and tell them say don't afraid of nothing. Go out there and put in the run, nobody be shy. You not show a first year come in, not show a tone. Yeah. So at the senior player them always response to that. As me tell you, Fabian with Paul Wilson, at them build my confidence. So I just saw it transition go. I just mostly senior player them always encourage and make you ready.
Okay, okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm gonna put up top 10. Top 10 set. Which team you moved from and which school? Tell them that.
Which team we move from and which
And which
school?
school.
Oh, which team we move from forgot on it.
Right, and which school
Yep.
you're coming from.
Oh. Me did a Axum FC that in St. Mary and Atterbury. That team them move from go
So
to
Axum was playing Super
yeah, we
League?
playing Super League, yeah,
Super League.
Super League.
Tell
The
them
school, the last school music go, Charlie Mount, captain, Ben Francis Cup winner 2018.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell them people, tell them.
Yeah,
Hey, I don't want nobody come tell me say him win water, him win Losers Cup, you know. Because
Losers Cup, that, yeah,
it's still a cup, you know. It's still a cup and the
still a
feeling
cup,
was great. The feeling was
yeah,
great. The feeling was great. So
one of the best moments.
some people not even win a cup. Not even a cup we drink.
Yeah,
Anyway, Jaden says Big Blick, yeah, God.
man,
Shadane Lopez said Marlon is my favorite player with within the team, within the side. Lopez.
yeah,
You know this person?
yeah, it's a baller too.
Where
At on
on
it,
it?
God.
Big up
Yeah.
Shadan, big up Shadan. Remember to like and subscribe, share the link, share the link. Make sure all the on it ball them there are taking thing. Oh,
Big up Shadi and
next.
Lopez, bro.
All right, Jaden say ask him about Panka who did better at school.
Would you see you? um,
Let's
I
get the
know, say,
answer that
you know,
question.
eh?
Let's get the answer that question.
Butch, me allow that question at the Butch. I see you are set up, you know.
They played two different positions. One was attacking and one was, defensive and attacking. So yeah, the two of them was quality. The two of them played very well. They scored goals
Yeah,
and they
two.
assisted.
I know, say, I have more goal and more assist,
Yeah. So
but him play 10, me play 8. Are two different players still, but ball, man. My brother. But,
um, Jamar McCarthy said growth. Mg. So
yeah, me
he's
know how that.
referring he's referring to you as moving from amateur competition to a professional settings.
Yeah,
So
me know how that.
he likes that. Shanique Campbell Capo. You know who that? Shanique
Yeah,
Campbell.
me know how that too.
Big up Shanika, big up Shanika. Top 10. So which position you play? Which position you play? So tell top 10 what is going on.
I'm playing CDM, number
Right.
6, defensive
G's
midfield.
right.
Also can play number 8 too.
Drew anyway that said, who is your favorite Reggae Boys player of all time and who is your favorite international player? Call time. Who is your favorite Reggae Boys player of all time?
Of all time,
Mm-hmm. And your favorite international player at all time?
Would I say Lowton Shelton?
Luton Shelton.
Yeah.
Why? Why Luton Shelton?
Always score goal.
He's very speedy.
Very technically good, tactically. Play overseas, also in the Premier League. Yeah, him favorite.
Favorite. Who is that?
International.
Yeah, tell him again.
Paul Pogba.
So Jay, Paul Pogba, no Arsenal players. Paul Pogba, France, World Cup team. You know?
No Arsenal.
Shadeen Lopez, the cup there can buy a one shot.
So Manning Cup him win, man. With
Money,
JSC.
okay, Money Cup him with JC.
Yeah.
Top 10 say, looking forward to see you in the JPL.
Yeah.
Karen Harris, who is your favorite Dintil player? Question from Iba.
Favorite Intel player? What I say? What I say? Canute Campbell.
Canute Campbell.
Him play 2014. Yeah, 2014 him playing time in got final goal. Him played
So
Roddy F. more them.
I just remember that you were also at Dintil to one of the time. Huh? You tell the
Yeah, no.
people tell the people what is going on, Blake.
When time they left Calabar, I didn't tell
Yeah.
me they plan to play football.
And you were there in the summer training.
They there in the summer training about 14, 13, 14.
Okay, and then
Yeah. So but show them the same manager and them they look for D cup level player. They never they look for under 14 or under 16. So me never did make it them time they fit go to school to go down there.
okay. So who scouted you to go to Dintil?
Is a coach from my place from Upper St. Mary. Name
Mm-hmm.
name Cotty.
Scotty.
Man Mr. Hines friend.
Okay.
So about several win they send down there. And I'm supposed to me alone they come back. And me the younger than there. Everybody else they get a chance and stay down there and go to school. And no school me go still.
So top 10 say, but no luck against Cumberland.
Beat Cumberland 2-1 last season.
Right. Jay, anyway, that say, does his game model closer to a Pogba or Kante?
Why?
Who you model your game after? Which world class player you want?
Alright, you know say alright. A Pogba me rating as better than but people always call me Kante. Actually, my most tackle and like my like better tired or nothing. So people always say Kante. Cause
Cause
me just gonna
you can't tell it now.
but me just gonna on it to a end goal blick then they call me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so Dre the weather. He has Chelsea blood in him. He's coming to Chelsea soon, Dre the weather.
But a Pogba my favorite, but people always call me Kante mostly. Mostly everywhere I go. Cause most of the side I go, people just start calling me Kante. I don't know me give them the name man.
As the fitness coach, at Charlie Mount High School, working with you guys, you were one of the fittest players in the team. That you come like you couldn't tire in that position whenever you're playing on the field. I
Yeah.
don't know how you do it. You make up of a different engine, right? So you can tell the people, I'm like, how your beep test was when you at Charlie Mount. How much you clock on a beep test?
The beep test are the one was as well, level 2, level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first they go supposed to 14, level
Fourth.
14 points. And as I talk about deep test, we did it over on it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What's your the fitness record? Yeah.
We did got 12 points at,
For early season.
yeah,
Right. So
yeah,
that
12 points at Medigo. But that is just a test run for
is a test
everybody.
run
Not really, yeah.
to see where you guys are.
Yeah, cause we did train before that, so that, that for sure say body is tired.
Next question. Next question from Karen Harris. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years playing for Liverpool in England and in the Premier League.
All right, people, so you have it. The young player, his ambition is to go into the English Premier League to perform and to represent Jamaica with flying colors. So, that we as fans, we have to, give him that support and, try to build him mentally, right? Because it's not easy to take that plane and go over there to play in the cold, but he has that background training from high school level where he knows what to put out to get to the success he wants. Dre, anyway, hold on. Tiana says, Tony says, think you would be the captain for Arnett one day. Yes, Tony, he has that captaincy, role in him. He can lead. He's a leader. He's a leader. Choose your player wisely. Our opinions and recommendations carry power over here. London is blue. Always remember that, Blick.
London is blue.
Right. Do you know there's a Chelsea man like myself, So it's straight blue over here.
Tomorrow London would be red.
They said tomorrow Chelsea
Tomorrow,
playing.
yeah, no, tomorrow the Liverpool will play or Sunday. I didn't do it.
I think it's the second.
Yeah, a Sunday.
Tony says, and what characteristics should a captain have? What characteristics a captain should have?
Me and leadership. You have to can lead. That's the main thing. You have to
Just
can lead, commanding and everything we do. But leadership is the most important thing.
so
You can
like
always be a captain.
you're supposed to can go to one of your players if he have a bad day and
Yeah,
really encourage him so that he can come out and perform for that game or those type
yeah,
of things.
yeah,
Lead from the front.
yeah.
So I said, "Oh, this man rate Pogba and love Liverpool."
Boy, every day somebody asks me a question.
Tell them you're not that type of fans who not because they love the player necessarily mean that they're gonna carry a team.
Yeah, me love Liverpool. Me love every baller upon Liverpool. I'm not a special player for Liverpool, but a Liverpool on my side. Just love the team.
All right. Top 10. Top 10 said, okay. Karen Harris says, Blick, I would have invited to Tottenham, and Ibar sleep beside. Hey, tell Ibar to go and make reading with his brother. Tell him to go and sing some song. Leave football alone.
Tottenham, boy. All of them are 50 Tottenham now get nothing.
God. So yeah, tell the players. Any more? Hold on. Any more questions? Because we soon wrap up. We wanted to spend 30 minutes on the interview. Now we had 45, so we can earn it for the next 5 to 8 minutes. So persons who have more questions could send their questions in. Blick. So I have to go. So let's send in your questions so I can ask Marlon Martin. Hope all of you guys like, subscribe. If you just come on, subscribe to my channel, Aiba, the Karen Harris, the Tony and Brown, all the persons just come on the platform, please to subscribe because I have some top shell videos coming up. I have King, King from Cavaliers who just get called up for the national team to interview. So persons, please to subscribe to my channel. I need your help to grow. Tell a friend, like and share to my content. Remember, we do exclusive, reports on schoolboy football. So all the persons who want to know about schoolboy football, you can link, come on Unseen Sports TV, go on I Am Sure Sports. You get all the football in all the football information. Also, remember my co-workers, Dre Anyweather, Coach's Desk, he's here in the building. Um, Formula Sports, Sports Frenzy, Chris the Sports Guy, Military Guna, all of these persons, I can't remember all of them. Talawa TV, how can I forget that pretty girl? Kalawa TV, big up every all of the co-workers them out there. Coach Minzy, big up yourself. Cataract, Cranky, everybody. Everybody with the Sandre, them, Fabian, them, everybody with the schoolboy football global who is on this platform. Big up on yourself. Eugene, cousin. Remember to subscribe to the program. Yeah man, we have more players, more young players to interview so you guys can jump on and interact with the future of Jamaica football. You understand me? The future of Jamaica football. So remember to send in your questions, people. Next, Karen R says the ball are come at Tottenham, so stay there.
I win that.
Tottenham will win Carabao Cup top 10 say. Top 10, tell them again we are win. Your uncle said, thank you for interviewing Marlon. Great exposure. Yes, Eugene, that's my, you know, that's why I name Unseen. I try to carry peoples that are not really going to get that highlight on platforms like this. Remember in Jamaica, we don't really producing a lot of you know, limits and it is vital for our program. We need to produce all at least for every areas, on the field. We need to highlight them. I think highlighting them is one of the biggest downfall for us. We're not highlighting it, it's the demons them. You understand? We're not highlighting the demons them. That's why we're in this problem now. Alright, so Blick,
Yeah.
tell the people everybody in this section in on the live and who is watching what they can expect from you for this season. You know? What are you going to do to get a national call up for this season?
Um, just work hard. Just work hard. And every time you go up on the field, just play your game, believe in yourself, play for help the team, and just remain humble and focused. And one day, them we call it.
Bless, you just jump in, bless. Big up yourself. So bless there, bless.
Yeah.
Him say not to be a star.
You know
Yeah,
who, man.
man. You know.
Yeah.
Your uncle said, good job, guys, and great interview. Yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Continue, Blick. Yeah, man. Tell them what you're going to do.
Eh?
Tell them what you're going to do, so the Paul can select you as one of the lead in the future.
As me tell you, look while, I have to just go out there. I have to just go out there and just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself and work hard and help the team.
This is
101% every match.
all
Just
right.
remain humble and focused, you know.
This is the thing, though, Blick. You have to really, focus on your role so that people when they look on your performance in the game and can say, all right, because this not this amount of tackles in the game, the
Yeah.
amount of interception, this amount of shots, this amount of
Amount of
breakups
fouls.
and stuff. Because they
Yeah.
have a new system now in place. It's called the Instat. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Instat.
Me know
Right.
about it.
You can click on your name and see how you perform in the game. A lot of players don't know this.
Yeah, me know
Right.
it. Me
So
see
it
that.
is going to be implemented in the Premier League. It started in the semi-final last year. Now, Instat is going to give you a live, record of how you play,
Oh, yes,
how you perform in the game. So you have to really come out in every game to perform, to your best of your ability and show Jamaica that you deserve a chance in the national setup.
yeah.
Right. So yes, people, there you have it. Marlon Martin has to go. Hold on, we'll just send out them comments here and then call. Remember, Marlon, Blick to pass it on. Be a good influence on your friends and family. Hmm. Eugene again. You have a platform now where you can guide others. Yes, Eugene, I have a platform. Yes, that's why I'm really taking this time out to get these young players so to understand that. Hey, come on, get up, man. Not because you finish high school, you're going to just throw away your career and you're not going to go over to a professional settings. It's not that easy, but you have to ready to put in the work, right, Blick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put in the work. So
After,
if yeah, so if you want good out of football, you have to really put in the work to get it. Similar as that. Just find the formula. Alkaline said, find the formula. Formula is work. Work, work, work. Right. So Blake, what you have to say for the young players who want to transition into a professional setting? What you have to say for a player who is in, a high school system who want to go over to a Premier League club?
what I just say, you just believe in yourself. That yeah, that I first, just believe in yourself, train by yourself enough time to work hard. That I'm always I say work hard. Have to work hard, extra hard.
Right, right.
Yeah. And one day you must be in the Premier League.
Right, right, right. So basically, so for the young players who want to go in the Premier League, here is Marlon Martin telling you guys what to do. He says to
And
work hard.
and wait. And most important thing to you have to discipline yourself too.
Yes, and he said you have to be disciplined to make
Yeah.
it. In anything in life, you have to be disciplined. You have to have manners and respect. Right? You have to listen to your elders, your senior players. You understand me? You
Yeah.
have to. You have to. Yeah. So for the players who want to go over in the Premier League or want to become professional athletes, remember, hard work is the formula. Hard
Mm.
work is the key. Marlon Martin is telling you what to expect. It's not going to be easy to transition from high school to the Premier League, but you have to come to put in the work. You have to believe in your craft, believe in your work, and that's how you can get, the success you want. Marlon Martin, big up anybody you want to big up now, please.
We got Uncle Eugene, Auntie Novlet, my father, friends, other relatives. Yeah. And RIP mom.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Nah,
Yeah.
big up me, man. Yeah, big up already.
Yeah man, we got Coffee Meek,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Israel. Yeah.
Yogi
But
Hines.
Yogi Parchment.
There was,
Yeah.
there. I ain't seen Mars
Yeah
there.
man.
It was great to have you on this platform, Marlon Martin. And you're inspiration to a lot of young players who want to become professional players. Jamaica will be watching you now, so you have to go there and perform. The work hasn't started yet. You have a lot of work ahead of you to go there and perform to the best of your ability. Remember, everybody's going to look at you now. You're out there in the mainstream as a D mid, so you got to put in that content like work. Dre anywhere that is watching you. Yeah, he has a platform like me, and if you're not performing well, he's going to highlight it. right? So let my coworkers talk about you on a good note. That means you're going to put in a lot of good work and get a
Yeah.
lot of good result. So thank you again, Marlon Martin. Thank you for coming, to the live, and bless up, Marlon Martin. Big
Yeah.
up yourself. Yeah, man, respect. One love. Yes, people, so there you have it. Marlon Martin was on Unseen Sports TV. Come and share his story, his journey from high school football to Premier League football. And he can motivate a lot of young athletes who want to transition into a professional settings. Now he's saying that the professional is kind of changed. You don't really have to do any other work, but play football now. They are getting paid for playing now. So young players, you must feel courage to go over and play. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Touch the like button, people. It's very important. Yeah, man, and keep tuning into Unseen Sports TV. Remember, I'm here. Remember, my name is Javon Parchment. People can contact me through my media stream, Unseen Sports on Facebook, Unseen Sports on Instagram, and Unseen Sports on YouTube. I have a top shell interview coming up next, which is going to be King from Cavaliers. He just got an international call up from Jamaica, and he will be representing Jamaica in the Peru game. So people, tune in for that. The posters is going to be made and put out. So yeah, man, jump on to that. Remember to like and subscribe. I am